Welcome back to The Ed Show. In 220 years, only 2 women have served on the Supreme Court. Tomorrow, President Obama is going to meet with Senate leaders to talk about the court vacancy. With 2 senators, they have written to the president, asking him to have a woman on the bench. Senators Barbara Boxer and Olympia Snowe wrote, the most important thing is to nominate an exceptionally well-qualified, intelligent person to replace Justice Souter, and we are convinced that person should be a woman. Joining me now is Senator Barbara Boxer of California. Senator, great to have you with us tonight.
Good to be with you.
How important is it? Why did you write this? Why should it be a woman?
It's very important. We know that women are 51% of the population here in America, and we know that they are grossly underrepresented all over the place. Even in the Senate, where we're proud to have 17, that's only 17%. You look at corporate America, it's just a few percent. And if you want the court, especially the court, to be relevant to the real lives of people, and President Obama talks about that, it seems to me very clear we want a diverse bench. We don't have it now. We should have a woman.
What about a woman of color?
Well, a woman of color brings to the table even more diversity, so I think it's wonderful. We do have a woman in California named Kim Wardlaw who serves on the Ninth Circuit, and Senator Feinstein has brought her name out, and I can today have that opportunity as just an example of one terrific woman. So there are so many qualified women out there. And I have to tell you, there's another reason that Olympia and I wrote this letter. We have read the various statements that have been made by Judge Ginsburg and by former Judge Sandra Day O'Connor. And they clearly state it's very important. Yeah. They've said it over and over again. Now, these are folks who know, as a matter of fact, Judge Ginsburg said she's really very lonely without another woman. And the point is the perspective that each of us brings. And I'll say to you as a man, if there were 8 women on the court and 1 man.
I got it.
Honestly, I'd stand here and say, we really need to get a man.
I believe you would.
I think we should look at it that way.
I believe you would, Senator. You and I have had this conversation in the past. Elections have consequences.
Yes.
And I'm going to be bullish on this. I want the president to put a liberal on the court. I want this fight. I want America to have this discussion. And I want your thoughts on that. Would you tell the president we need a liberal on the court, flat out?
Well, I would. The fact is we need to have someone who is going to think like David Souter. He happened to be a Republican, but he was a liberal member of the court, a progressive member of the court. And this seat, therefore, certainly has to be maintained. It's key. And, yes, we need that balance. Right now we have a 5-4 court. It can go either way. If we don't have a progressive in this slot, we're really in trouble.
Well, Senator,
in terms of the imbalance. And yes, I want to have a woman who's progressive, who brings, you know, as the president himself says, some empathy to the court, experience to the court,
and
wisdom to the court, all those things.
And Senator, does this selection, in your opinion, have to be a judge?
Oh, no, I don't think it does have to be a judge. I really don't. But it has to be someone who's very qualified, very smart, and really very much centered around a set of values that I think have made our country great, which is ever-expanding freedom, individual rights, you know, the things that we hold dear.
No doubt. Senator, good to have you on with us.
Thanks.